having a look at using an animation software in Just2Easy. So the way that you get to this is by logging into Hub at hub.gov.wales. And remember, your Hub login is the same as your Purple Mash login. You just need to put at hubcymru.net at the end of the username. Now, once you've done that, you need to go to Just2Easy and go into JIT 5. And when you load this up, you get automatically the right section of it, but we want the Animate. So if you click on Animate up here, you get the animation tools. Now you have a few choices here about backgrounds, so you can choose whichever background you want. Now you will have the same background for the whole of your animation, so it's important that you pick it carefully. So I'm going to pick this track one here. Now, animations are made up of lots of still images. As you can see along the bottom here, there's lots of blank images. So I'm going to start off with the beginning, and I'm going to be using the Planet Earth story that we find in Purple Mash. And I'm going to need to put some characters in. So if I click on this clip art here, there's loads of different options of different clip arts I can put, and we're going to be able to animate all of these. So the first thing I need to do is pop some people in. So I need some characters. I need my character Stuart. So what I do is I click on the person I want, hover over where I want. I can make him bigger or smaller, and I can make him backwards as well, which comes in handy with other types of pictures. So I'm going to pop Stuart in there, and then I need another character. So I'm going to click on to go through different people, or I can click on people again here and go through the whole list. So let's have a look at one that's suitable. There we go. I'm going to pick this one here. And then my final character I'm going to pick here. So I've got my 3 characters in. Now what I need to do is get them to say something. So I want a bit of animation before they start speaking them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this green plus button up here. And what it's done is faded all the characters, and this is called onion skinning. And what this means now is I can put the characters in, but slightly move them. And I'm just going to move this one character. So I'm just going to carry on doing it so you can see. Because then when I press play, what's going to happen is the character's going to move. So he's going to move quite slowly there. So that's how you basically create an animation. So let's add some speech in. So we're going to pretend we've got all the characters in there, and I now want to add a speech bubble. So I click on speech bubbles here. I'm going to pick the type that I want. So I want this one. And then here I type the speech. So Stuart is going to say, "Now we're stuck." And then when I hover over here, you can see the speech bubble is there. So when I now play the animation, now, what we've got to be careful if you notice that the speech bubble is very, very quick. So what I might want to do is copy this frame. Now to copy this frame, I click on this red button here, and I might want to do it 3 or 4 times. And the reason I'd want to do that is that the writing stays on screen long enough for people to be able to read it. So let's have a look at that now. So that's much better. The writing was on there long enough for me to be able to see. So I can work my way through that story and tell the story using the script that you would have written. There's loads of different things here. You can use all sorts of clip arts there, and you can move them all. And the way, again, you move them is just by adding them in, and on the next scene, making sure that they have moved slightly. So let's do this for the rest of the characters. And when we press play now, you can see that the characters are moving and that his speech stays there long enough. So that's how to create a simple animation using Just2Easy. And once you're ready to save it, all you do is press save up here, and your teacher will have access to the animation, and there's no need to put in a file name. If you do want to add some sound in, you have got this microphone button up here so you could add voices. So I hope you enjoy it.